The problem with BLM, aka Black Lives Matter. Welcome back to the Unpopular Problem Solver, solving problems in an unpopular way, one video at a time. Subscribe to get notified of all new videos as soon as they are dropped. Now, let me say this first. All lives matter. Alright? Now before you go ahead saying, hey, unpopular, the fuck, man? Duh, all lives do matter. Every life on this planet matters. All living, breathing things' lives matter. So the fact that black people have to say Black Lives Matter is atrocious. That's what I'm saying. The fact that black people in America are getting killed at alarming rates by law enforcement officers, the fact that we have to say Black Lives Matter is ridiculous. And we look at history, black lives have never mattered. The only time black lives actually mattered when we were slaves, pretty much. All right, so let's get down to the Black Lives Matter organization's origins. Now, Black Lives Matter first came into play when Trayvon Martin, when Zimmerman was found not guilty. So Alicia Garza, Patrice Cullors, and Opal Tometi. I don't like butchering people's names. I actually despise butchering people's names. So let me say it again. Opal Tometi, Patrice Cullors, and Alicia Garza. 3 women. Very interesting. I know. So they came together and they started the organization, all right? Black Lives Matter is a member-led global network with more than 40 chapters, and members organize and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on black communities by the state and vigilantes. All right. So when Black Lives Matter first started, of course it was a great thing. We were finally getting heard. Black people were finally getting heard. We were never heard. Now, protesting's not really my thing. I always felt like taking to the streets like we did in the 60s, the early 70s. That's what really matters. That's what really provokes change. When people are violent with you, you get violent back. Protesters don't do shit. Hence, Black Lives Matter is still a thing because people are still getting shot and killed. When I say people, black people are getting killed still. So protesting ain't doing a goddamn thing. So everything starts with the head. So let's talk about the head. The Black Lives Matter heads being Alicia Garza, Patrice Cullors, and Opal Tometi. Let's start with Opal Tometi. Opal Tometi is a Nigerian. Parents were immigrants from Nigeria. There's nothing wrong with that. I love all of my black people from around the goddamn globe. Either you're Hispanic, black, African, Caribbean, black American, black British. It don't matter. You black. But let's be real here. Black Lives Matter really stands for black Americans getting killed. Because we don't see foreign black people getting killed like that. It's always black Americans. Always, man. Every now and then you'll get a non-black American or Hispanic getting killed, you know? When Louima got assaulted by the NYPD and it was late 90s, I believe, you know, they stuck a plunger in his anus, you know, assaulted him. He got paid, of course. You know, he was African. When Amadou Diallo got shot 41 times, I repeat, some people may have forget this. I'm from New York. I ain't forget this. Amadou Diallo, a man that's about 5'5", 130 pounds, was shot 41 times when the police, NYPD, mistaked his wallet for a gun. How you mistake a wallet for a gun? I don't know. The same way you can mistake a gun for a taser for a gun. I don't fucking know. You know, his mom came out. So there was no Black Lives Matter. There was no protests. You know, there were protests, but like nothing like it is today. You know, only thing that happened was their immediate family, moms came out, Al Sharpton and freaking Jesse Jackson came out, got a settlement, and that was it. So their own people weren't really marching for them in the streets. So how does this have to relate with Opal Tometi? Beautiful Nigerian sister, you know? All right, so I don't know if she's single or she has a man. I don't know, but the other two women are lesbians, so it wouldn't surprise me if she is too a lesbian, since she ain't got no man. But beautiful sister. Um, the problem with foreign black people or immigrants in particular, they'll start to push for their homeland and immigrant rights. Next thing you know, we forget Black Lives Matter and turns into Immigrant Lives Matter. That's my problem when there's a foreign black person. You know, they'll say all the right things, and then when they get to the stage, and then the people who goes, what do you want? Well, Black Lives Matter, right? But my family and immigrants, and it starts going to this whole immigrant thing. Like, Biden's been in office for fucking what, 5 months, and I think it's the man's first day he pushed all kinds of immigrant rights. We don't care about immigrant rights. This is a problem for black people, not immigrants. Now let's get into Patrisse Cullors. She's a lesbian woman. Actually, Patrisse Cullors and Alicia Garza are both lesbian women. The problems with this now is LGBT, LTG, I forget the letters, man. Like Dave Chappelle, the letter people. I forget how to say this, but the LGBT leaders most tend to focus on their LGBT rights first. How can you focus on your sexual nature over your color of your skin first? I don't know. Like always, they'll say we have a black agenda. They get on the stage and push for LGBT agendas. So choosing their sexuality over your color, it just sounds, it's ridiculous, And there's a bigger problem with Alicia Garza. Not only is she lesbian, which, let me just say, I have no problem with homosexuals. If you want to be homosexual, if you are homosexual, I don't give a rat's ass. What I do probably have a problem is if you being a homosexual and being a black person, and black people are getting abused and killed in these streets, and the first time you get a mic to your mouth, you say, well, as an LGBT person, what happened to the Black Lives Matter shit? So that's the problem with when they start talking about homosexual rights, and we know how everything's going nowadays with all this homosexual stuff. Like, I don't care about homosexuality, but I don't want to see this shit thrown in my face. It's like they're like throwing it in everybody's face. And the big problem with Alicia Garza is her husband is a transgender white person, Malachi Garza. I don't know about you, but I can't really rock with people who are saying they pro-black, Black Lives Matter, blah, 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 and they sleeping with a white person. Because how do Black Lives Matter to you? Now, in her case, she can't procreate because that's a transgender woman who goes by who says she's transgender, so she pretty much goes by as a man. So why wouldn't you just get a man to begin with? I don't know. That's for them to decide. But if you are with a white person, rather you be homosexual or not, how can Black Lives really matter when you have mixed kids? Like they're not gonna have no kids, but say you have mixed kids, and then next thing you know, you have dual allegiancy to both sides. That's like what Jordan Pitt repealed. He made Get Out, beautiful movie. He get married to a white woman. So can I really look at this guy as being on my side? I don't know, man. And then here's this other thing. Black Lives Matter leaders have reportedly been buying all kinds of real estate. Where'd he getting his money from, bro? I don't know. Where they getting his money from, man? Buying places in Malibu, buying property in the Bahamas. This shit sounds crazy, man. It's been rumors about that they've been funneling money going to themselves, which is fucked up to the third degree, to the fourth degree, to the billionth degree. And with Black Lives Matter, like we're all protesting, it doesn't really solve anything. You get Benjamin Crump's crusty ass out here, and instead of getting justice, they just look for money, pretty much. Like when BLM comes on the scene, it's a cold, quick fuckery clown show, man. Whenever something goes down, we have all kinds of fuckery, twerking, men twerking, looting. Now all races of people loot. Shit, when white people win a hockey championship, those motherfuckers turn over police cars and do all kinds of looting and rampage in the streets. So everybody fucking does this shit, but it is just a one big fuck show, and I ain't down with that shit, man. As a matter of fact, if you go up to most black people, no matter what kind of black they are, black Hispanic, black American, African, Caribbean, they from the UK, Canada, it don't fucking matter. Wherever they are, you ask them about BLM, they say, I don't give two shits about BLM. And that's real. We don't care. Y'all ain't doing shit for us. Biden ain't doing shit for us. He ain't never gonna do shit for us. All you dumbasses that voted for Biden and Kamali, y'all can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your own mama. They can kick rocks. Because first thing Biden did when he got into office is push immigrant rights. Asians have been getting attacked in these streets. Now, like I said in another video before, when I talked about the whole Meg Thee Stallion Asian racist thing. Blacks ain't on these streets messing with attacking no damn Asians, man. I can't say that enough. But that nigga Biden, in one week, pushed all kinds of shit for Asians. It's a hate crime. He even bump into an Asian person now. So, man, and who backs Biden? Black Lives Matter. So, man, listen. I ain't rocking about Black Lives Matter. I ain't never gonna be rocking with Black Lives Matter. And remember this, man. If you want to build a skyscraper, you gotta build a strong-ass foundation. Remember that. If you want to build some piece of shit, you can build it on some piece of shit foundation. And when it comes to cops getting acquitted and not getting their ass thrown in jail, I'm old school, man. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you more. An eye for a motherfucking eye. Jewels are being dropped at an all-time high, man. Let's fucking go. I'm out.